For centuries, spiritual practice was dominated by extreme asceticism. Seekers used forced physical maneuvers and self-denial to tame the mind, at a significant physical toll. 2,500 years ago, a different law was discovered. It is a precise formula: Ana, the in-breath; Apana, the out-breath; and Sati, to be one with it. This is Anapanasati, a natural force as pre-existing as gravity. This diagram illustrates our core challenge. We use the abstract invisitdivine to fix the mind. The body is tangible, regenerating every 7 years. Between these pillars lies the breath. Being simultaneously automatic and conscious, it is the only physical bridge into the mental realm. True mental management requires a biological anchor. You stop trying to manipulate the abstract mind, and instead ground your entire awareness in the physical constant of the breath. We often struggle because we expect a blank mind, but the primary function of the mind is to think. This multi-lane highway represents your mental traffic. Expecting it to stop is like expecting your heart to stop pumping blood. To manage this traffic, you apply the balcony solution. If you fight the thoughts, you stay anchored to the mind. If you follow a thought, you jump into a passing car and lose yourself in a story. Instead, you watch the traffic from the 50th floor, let the cars pass naturally, and return your gaze to the breath. This comparison shows why effort is often the enemy of the practice. Concentration, or dharana, is like a tense laser pointer. It is forced and rigid. Meditation is focus, or dhyana. It is like a heavy floodlight, relaxed, continuous, and using absolutely zero mental force. Beginners often hit physical walls. The solutions are purely mechanical. If you fall asleep, your body is exhausted and needs healing. Allow the sleep. If you feel joint pain, gently adjust your limbs, but keep your eyes closed. If the breath is too shallow to track, take a brisk walk to elevate it, then sit down immediately. This diagram shows a micro-practice for acute stress. When sudden anxiety hits, keep your eyes open and pause all movement. Consciously observe your natural breath for exactly 5 to 10 seconds. This resets your nervous system baseline and breaks the psychological loop of the emotion. Meditation is a state of profound surrender. Success isn't found in trying harder. It is found in the effortless observation of your existing biology. As you focus on the breath, the mental chatter subsides. This stillness removes the static that usually blocks subtle energy, allowing it to flow into the system like a vacuum. This table decodes how that feels. Tingling or pulling means energy is forcefully opening a dormant node. A deep ache means energy is gathering to push through a dense physical or emotional blockage. These movements, like swaying or violent shivering, are called nadi shuddhi. It is the intense biological and energetic cleansing of blocked channels within the etheric body. If they become physically disruptive, gently control them and return your focus to the breath. You may also see colors behind closed eyes. This inner visual spectrum indicates that cosmic energy is actively repairing a corresponding center. Red, for example, relates to the root chakra, while indigo or violet indicates third eye activation. The flow chart shows the mechanism of the third eye. Focus leads to an empty mind, which allows an inflow of cosmic energy. As that energy hits the region between the brows, the third eye activates. This is an inevitable biological and energetic byproduct of the practice. Even spontaneous crying is simply the physical organs cleansing themselves as this intense energy moves through. These physical and visual phenomena are verifiable diagnostics. They are the evidence that the practice is successfully clearing the internal systems of the body. High-altitude climbers must rest for 24 hours to acclimatize. Meditation habits follow the same Himalayan rule. Forcing your body into extreme shifts, like waking at 3 a.m. without gradual habituation, shocks the nervous system and leads to physical collapse. This architecture provides the rules for a daily habit. Meditate for the number of minutes equal to your age, and prioritize consistency over volume. Sitting 10 minutes daily is superior to an hour sporadically. Completing a 40-day cycle solidifies the neural and spiritual pathway. This Venn diagram shows the trinity of a complete experience. You need Brahma, the intelligence to understand the science, Vishnu, the ability to feel the shifts, and Shiva, the physical action of sitting down and doing the work. To conclude, take the 48-hour integration challenge. Use this hourglass as a reminder to make the breath your constant companion. Whether you are eating, walking, or working, take frequent moments to be deeply conscious of your breathing. True mastery of Anapanasati changes how you experience each day. You transition from living entirely with turbulent thoughts to living anchored in the